Hi, myself, Rasi from School of Social Work, Marian, Kuttikkanam. This video is intended to give some reflections on social work practice with elderly. Basically, this video covers six major areas. First one is what is population aging, and another area, the next area covers the issues and concerns. The issues and concerns of elderly populations. Then, what are the specific initiatives that Government of Kerala, Government of India, they are doing for the welfare of elderly? The fourth section, where the social workers work or is working, and what are the different tasks to accomplish, or the assignments, different assignments from a social work point of view. And based on that, some of the practice models have been developed. So we will discuss one by one. And see, we all know that the population aging, the phenomena we have been studied or we have been discussed for demographic transition. We are in the third stage, fourth stage, people are telling. See, specifically what we have to focus is that population aging is that declining in the fertility level, at the same time declining in the death rate also. So what will happen is that population becomes stagnant and the newborn babies are not coming. At the same time, deaths are not happening. So the chances of increasing the elderly population is much higher. That is the normally it's simple way we say this population age. In India, the highest proportion of elderly, see, you can see in the slide, the highest proportion of elderly among Indian states is Kerala, and it is based on the census data. We know that it's 12.6%. And it's a prediction from Economic Review, my state planning board. They have every year they have bring out data on different areas. And Economic Review, what they are telling, that 2025, the population, elderly population in Kerala will be reaching on the level of 20%. So that's an alarming rate. If you take 100%, 100 people, 20 of them will be elderly. And see there's a table you can see in this video that three classification, normally 60 to 69, 70 to 79, 80 plus. See who is the most highest. Of course, it is the first category, and 60 to 69. And we have classification based on that. 60 to 69 is young old, 70 to 79 is old, and 80 plus is oldest old. See, the thing is that we have three classification, and three classification, the highest is the young old. See, within 5 to 10 years, what will happen, we know that more younger population, old age population will come up, and at the same time, the increase in the another classification also happening. Okay, that's a common thing. So what will happen if the increasing in the population of elderly? What is going to happen? There may be some issues, and we have to tackle. And we will glance through what are the different issues and concerns of elderly, of population aging, whatever it is going to happen or happening. It's already happened. So one is that breakdown of joint family system. We know that in the earlier stage, and most of you know about it also. What's happened? The take care of elderly parents become a burden. Some of them, and the unavailability of traditional caregivers. Uh, Earlier, the women are taking responsibilities on taking care of elderly, but nowadays women are more coming into the front of the society, and they are getting more opportunities for job, and they are they are going out for more jobs. So the traditional caregivers, and they actually they were suffered, but now the thing is changed, and the high rate of migration nationally as well as international migration happens, and two things: natural vulnerability and imposed vulnerability. natural vulnerability means that if you're going to be an old age, an elderly, normally your health will deteriorate. These are the your biological, your physiological, your psychological, all things will come to down. And based on that, several health problems will come. At the same time, what is that? Imposed vulnerability. Imposed vulnerability in sense the social background. They have been uh, what we say, they have sidelined by using some of the term ageism. Ageism normally we use the word, it's a particular phenomena that it is the people are somewhat eliminate or not like that the word, but particularly we use the word ageism is that it is sidelining the people due to the age. So that's happening in the generation gap. So there are a number of issues, but some of I have listed may be very familiar to us. We will go for the next slide. See, these are the initiatives. If you go through is that the policy-wise maintenance act, we have two policies, central-wise also and state-wise also. State policy we have in central level we have 2000, 1999 we have the first, and the second one is 2011. And the state also we have in 2013 we have Vayojana, we have in some of you have gone through it, and we have the another one is that we have an act also recently they have revised the maintenance act, and it shows that the maintenance act there are tribunals there. Based upon that, lot of cases are being discussed by the RDO. All these things there also social workers are working everywhere, and the schemes, so lot of schemes they have government have implemented. The thing is that RVS, short form Rashtriya Vayosri Yojana, is there. What this is RVS mainly focusing on provide physical aids and assisted living such as walking sticks, walking aids, then tripods they are giving, hearing aids are giving, spectacles they are giving, and these are the schemes from the governmental side under the RVS system. And another one is the integrated programs for older person, that is IPO. See in this IPOP, there is a it is uh, normally it's a central scheme, not normally, sorry, it's a central scheme which provide basic amenities with hand in with Panchayat Raj institutions, local bodies, eligible non-governmental organizations. What they do, they provide assistance and I think um, these assistants basically there are intergeneration programs like to reduce the generation gap. These programs they have NSS in school level, college level. They are conducting some of the programs to reduce the generation gap. They are conducting intergeneration program, and central provide free amenities also, and active aging concept. 2001 and World Health Organization have the active aging concept, and based on the three pillars: health, participation, and security. So all these things are there. So the integrated programs basically supporting, giving assistance, providing basic amenities with supporting of Panchayat Raj institutions, local bodies, and eligible non-governmental organizations. Now comes we have to go to the age-friendly panchayat, and this age-friendly panchayat, what it is that it basically, and some of you know that there is an age-friendly panchayat in 2017, I think. They have announced in Kerala there is an age-friendly panchayat. Not all on a sudden, they have studied. I think Dr. PKB Nair sir was instrumental to develop such kind of things. In Kochulu, there is a Center for Geographical Studies. Based on their initiatives, they have taken the age-friendly panchayat uh, program, and this age-friendly panchayat mainly three things they are doing. That was I read, and I have attended workshops also. In that also they have mentioned like that. Three things. One is that the survey, the elderly survey, how many elderly are in the panchayat, and the different sensitization programs for the general public, and Vayojana Council also they have from the third one. So these are the different programs, and another one is the Vayomitra. The Biomitram, it's working under corporation and municipalities, and basically they are the main thing is the Biomitram is the free health care facilities. Like they have mobile medical unit, they have doctors once in a month or once in a week or twice in a week. They are coming and to attending patients. Not only about BPL, those who are eligible, and I think the age limit is 65. So that is the thing. And they have so lot of programs if you go through is that, and we have Vayu Amritam is related to Ayurvedam, and Mandahasam, the replacing of your teeth, and Sayamrabha home, like old age, every panchayat in the like the old age policy of Kerala, uh, every panchayat there should be so an old age an old age institution. That institution name is Swayambhava. Actually, it's a daycare center, but people should come and listen and tell what are the difficulties, and they can share basically. That is the idea. And the old age pension. See, this old age pension, we know that it is more than 1,000 per month, and so these are the uh, very basic initiatives for some of the elder, and more than from in non-governmental sites also there are a lot of programs that are coming. We will discuss what is that. Okay, this is the outline of elderly in Kerala. What is the statistical things, the issues and concerns, and the initiatives. So we will go for the next level in our area. What we do. So where do social workers working? See, in these slides we can see that there are hospitals, there are hospice centers are there, care homes there, long stay residential units are there, daycare centers are there, community units for older persons, psychiatry for all these things, rehabilitation centers. So these are a number of programs, and I have referred some of the books, I have some for some of the journals once I have to make more clarification. So these are the minimum things people are social professional social workers are working, and we know these social workers they should definitely know what are these areas, and these are the different settings we know at least. And I will go for the next. See, there's a key thing is that what are the tasks a social worker should perform in this particular institution. We'll go one by one, and is it they see the left side of this table. There's you can see social worker task, and the right side the examples. Different how. So what is it? Basically social worker should the basic things that social worker is normally they have to do as an assessment. Based on the assessment only, they have developed plan, they have developed interventions plans, and they have to work out it also. So assessment, we know that identify practical and emotional needs. Once if he is working or she is working in a care home or hospice center, residential unit, everywhere this assessment should take place. Then comes the networking, linking with community resources, daycare centers, active retirement, dinner club, see dining club, all these things are happening, and the counseling. That bereavement counseling, the concept of bereavement is a long grief of happening in a family when death happened. So a social worker should come and give counseling also, grief therapy also, stress management also, adjustment. So these are the different tasks a social worker at, and social control. Sometimes abuse may happen, elder abuse may happen. So that times those who are responsible as social workers are there, they should intervene and they have to do activities against such kind of act. And conflict management, definitely a family, we are in all in a family. This mediation should come, family therapy should come, and another one is a crisis intervention. When care is ill, housing rises, if suddenly it happens, suddenly the caretaker will go away, who will take care of it, and their health become an issue, their money lost suddenly. All these things happen, there is a crisis happen, and we know that crisis in intervention how to work out. And information giving, that's also a big thing. Information giving, we have nursing home, we have care grants, all these things we have to again from where in Kerala setting. Main information we have to every social worker related to working with elderly, they have to know what is old age pension, what are the different acts, what are the different act, maintenance act, different policies we have, what are the provisions we have, what are the different schemes. All these things will help us to work with them. So that is information giving and facilitating, assisting families to help care for someone with special needs in a different way. People with different special needs, they have to take care of different. For example, if we say facilitating in, no, if that is example, but we'll discuss in the three layer of old age people in Kerala. If we give the same care system for the young old, is it applicable for the oldest old? No, because young old is 60 to 70, they are more much physically better than the 80 plus. So like that, we have different type of things should come, and social workers should facilitate, and problem solving skills we have. Of course we have, and research should come more. So these are these two slides, and these are limited also. I know that, but at the beginning, these are these give help us a easy understanding on the, what are the social workers' tasks with examples. And see, some of the practice models of elderly, I have gone through it. These are Vyomitram, we discussed also, Sayam Prabha home, that is a old age, and age-friendly panchayat. And these three things, Vayomitra, Sayam Prabha, age-friendly panchayat, is run by Government of Kerala, because Government of Kerala, they have to come with more and more programs. All comes under Social Justice Department. These are the models, and all these areas, especially in Vyomitram project, a lot of social workers are working, professionally qualified social workers are working. Not only in that social security mission, a lot of social workers are working, and I think that will help a lot. And age-friendly panchayat, and that three things we discussed already. Then comes elder self-help group, that is run by that non-governmental organization. We know that Heritage India, and they have elder self-help groups in Kollam and Malappuzha districts, and they have more than 100 groups. Like in self-help groups, they works. The main thing is that they have to share their sorrows, and someone is there for them. That is the basic thing. And people are getting some of the SHG groups are working very well, and they are getting thrift amount, very huge amount from bank also, because they are repaying very well also. And another concept is that's a model that is practicing in a time. Some of you have known about it, is from Switzerland Federal Ministry of Social Insurance, because during your able time, or during your young age time, you can work for the elderly. That money, that time will be considered as that will be deposited in a bank like system, that how many hours you have shared, or how many hours you have given your services to a elderly or some other. So when you become ill, or when you become an elderly, you can demand for this, you can take hours from the bank. That is, it's a very good concept. And the another one thing is that memory concept. Memory concept is it is that is a group of, it is actually, this is a network system in Japan. It's developed, and it's a group of volunteers, welfare workers. They all together work in a town. And what is that? That's normally a watch out group. Like their basic thing is that they have to go and watch those who are with dementia, those who are not getting care properly. They will inform the welfare authorities like an observer. And the next thing is the social worker, professional social workers will intervene. So these are the different models all over the world, not only in all over the world, because why I have mentioned the three things in Kerala, the Vyomitram, Swayamprabha, elderly, this is actually this is not enough. You have to come with more models. There, that's where social workers, professional social workers, qualified social workers, areas intervention should come. I hope uh, this help us. This video will help us. Some of the areas you have to glance through it. Maybe the people are with a different interest, different taste. I have been working in this elderly last 10 years, as part of my research also, as part of my class also, as my field practical activities also. And there are numerous books related to elderly, like from Oxford University's press. It's a wonderful book, Age and Aging. Another one is Lottaba, and some of the prominent personalities we have to figure it out from India also. There are Dr. Uday Rajan from he is in Center for Development Studies now, also professor. So basically, is related to study on migration, but he is very good in all these related studies. And then PKB Nair sir, he is running Center for Gerontological Studies. And if you those who are very much interested to study in such a contact these personalities or Dr. P.K. Jamuna, all these personalities are there. You can contact them. If you are very much interested to be part of this social work practice with elderly, you can contact me. This is my address, rasi.ri, mariancollege.org, and my phone number is. Thank you. Thank you very much.